Welcome to Ray Preeta TV, where the rich and timeless tales of Africa come to life. Here, we journey through the heart of the continent, discovering the wisdom, wonder, and magic of African folktales. Today, we will bring you another interesting story titled The Zebra Stripes, a story of identity. Join me as we uncover the moral behind this story. The Zebra's Stripes, a story of identity. Once upon a time, in the golden plains of Africa, lived a young zebra named Zuri. But Zuri wasn't like the other zebras. While they all had beautiful black and white stripes, Zuri's coat was completely plain white like the clouds floating in the sky. Every day, Zuri would wander down to the river, where she would stand by the water's edge, staring at her reflection. She would gaze at her smooth, stripeless coat and feel different. Though none of the other animals teased her, Zuri couldn't help but wonder why she didn't have the same markings as the others. "Why don't I have stripes like them?" Zuri whispered to herself. "Who am I really, if I don't look like the others?" One day, as she wandered through the savannah, feeling lost in her thoughts, Zuri came across a wise old baboon sitting beneath a grand oak tree. His fur was grey, his eyes were kind, and he had lived many years in the savannah, seeing many things. The baboon noticed Zuri's troubled face and asked, "Young one, why do you look so sad?" Zuri hesitated, then sighed, "I have no stripes like the other zebras. I feel lost because I don't look like them." The old baboon smiled kindly and said, "Stripes or no stripes, young one, it is not the patterns on your skin that make you special. What matters is what's inside you. But if you truly wish to find your stripes, you must embark on a journey to discover who you really are." With a spark of hope in her heart, Zuri set off on her journey. She traveled across the vast savannah, through forests and rivers, meeting different animals along the way. Each of them had a special lesson to share with her. She met the tall giraffes, who told her, "You are unique, just as the stars in the sky. Each one of us is different in our own way." She crossed paths with a wise elephant, who gently reminded her, "Your strength lies in your heart, young one. Don't be afraid to trust in it." With each step of her journey, Zuri learned more about herself. She realized that her worth wasn't in the stripes she longed for, but in her courage, kindness, and the way she treated others. And slowly, she began to feel content with who she was. Finally, after a long journey filled with wisdom and discovery, Zuri returned to her herd. She went back to the river where she had so often stood before, gazing at her reflection. But this time, something magical happened. As she stared into the water, beautiful black stripes began to appear on her white coat, shimmering in the sunlight. Zuri gasped in wonder. Yet, as the stripes appeared, Zuri realized something important. It wasn't the stripes that made her happy. What filled her heart with joy was the journey she had taken and the lessons she had learned about who she truly was. "I am Zuri," she said softly, smiling at her reflection. "And I am proud of who I am." Zuri returned to her family, now with her new stripes, but with a greater sense of pride in her heart. She had learned that her true identity wasn't in her appearance, but in her heart, her actions, and the journey she had taken to discover her own worth. And so, Zuri the zebra learned that being different was not something to be feared but something to be celebrated. And from that day on, Zuri walked proudly across the savannah, knowing that she was special, just as she was. The end. The moral of the story is: the journey to discovering who we are is far more important than how we appear. True beauty lies within, and our uniqueness is our greatest strength. I hope you have enjoyed this lovely story and learned from Zuri's quest to self-discovery. Please like, share, comment and most importantly subscribe to Ray Preeta TV on YouTube and also follow Ray Preeta TV on Facebook for more lovely African folktales. See you again soon. Until then. Bye-bye.